What's going on, y'all? Trade Talks with RJ, episode 9. Where is the market going? All right. You never truly know, but we do have some clues and we have some things to kind of look at to give us a higher probability of being right in the choice that we think. All right. So I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts on the market right now, where I think it's heading, all things of that nature. All right. So I always start off with SPY. All right. SPY is like the overall market. Um, so SPY right now, this is a high probability setup, right? So this is a high probability setup called a bear flag, all right? And additionally to the bear flag, we also have SPY rejecting the 200 MA. So we rejected the 200 MA three times within the last 4 sessions. So three times within the last 4 sessions, we rejected the 200 MA, and now we're forming a bear flag. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Make sure you follow the links in the description to follow my Instagram, join my free Discord, and everything, man. Giving away a lot of money. Hey, we're going to make a lot of money in Q2 and for the rest of the year. All right. SPY, to me, all right, my opinion, I think SPY will come down a little bit more. I think we'll get one more drop that'll probably shake a lot of people out. And then we can probably maybe start trending upward at that point. I'd love to see SPY come down to a support. All right. So the next support for SPY is down at 540. All right. That is the next big support. All right. So we do have to break 552. All right. We have to break 552. And then for the upside is right around 570. So right now you're in a range and we're flagging. All right. Until we break 552 or we break 570, it's gonna be pretty choppy. I think under 560 that you'll probably start to get the move. You probably could get a nice move under 560, but the next big move down won't occur until we get under 552. Now, if we're able to break and hold 570, which we haven't been able to do lately, we could possibly start pushing up, to 575, 580, possibly come and retest those levels up there. But until then, I would stay bearish. We don't have a reason to be bullish right now. Every pop is getting sold. All right. So that is SPY. I also want to show you guys a few things that have a few setups. So if you look at QQQ, you'll see a lot of the same thing, right? So QQQ has the whole 467, has a support down here at 450. Same type of setup. You'll notice a lot of times that SPY and QQQ will be shaped the same, right? So this is kind of like confluence here. So QQQ hasn't really retested the 200 yet. But, tech has been pretty weak, this year to start off in Q1. So, yeah, it's weak. If we take a look at Apple, which is a stock that's heavily weighted in SPY and QQQ, take a look at what Apple is doing. Apple has a bear flag. So when you start seeing a lot of things that are doing the same thing, you kind of get a sense of what might happen. Okay. So I see SPY in the bear flag. I see QQQ in the bear flag. I see Apple in the bear flag. I don't really have a reason to be bullish right now, right? So SPY needs to get above and hold 570. QQQ has to at least go up there and test the 200 MA. Until then, I can't really be bullish, y'all. We can't really be bullish. All right. So you will have pops, but an easy play that's been hitting this week is selling the pop at 570, selling the pop at 570. That's been hitting every time. So until that stops working, keep doing it. All right. Why fix it if it ain't broken yet? All right. So Apple could be a potential play, especially if it gets under 210. It might be lights out. Under 210, Apple might be lights out down to 206, and then under 206, we can come down under 200, man. So I mean that'll be your big drop on SPY and QQQ, especially if Apple starts to get under 210. All right. Now we've got a few more stocks that have this same type of pattern. One I was looking at, and this one is actually could be played for a smaller account, right? So you have a stock like Delta Airlines, which this is one I want to capitalize on because I paid over $500 for a flight. Flight prices have gone up. Delta Airlines is retesting a level right here, right around 46.8. They're bear flagging at the level, right? So this breaks down I would expect Delta Airlines to come down the same way I'd expect SPY and QQQ to come down. Um, you know, I'd be expecting that same type of thing for it to bring it right back down to around 43. Okay, so a lot of these things are they're doing the same thing, man. A lot of these stuff are doing the exact same thing. One play that I do like, if the market does have upside, I'll show you one more downside play, and I'll show you a upside play that I like. All right. So Meta is a downside play that I am potentially watching tomorrow on Friday. Okay. So Meta right here, under 575. So if you take a look at Meta right under this 575, notice that the 200 MA is right here on Meta. Okay. 575 is a support and it's the 200 MA. If we get under this, the next support is until down here at 550. All right. So I'm not saying Meta is going to sell off $25, but I'm not saying it can't, right? Because today Meta went from 610 and closed at 586. So it can happen. All right. So be on the lookout. I would say tomorrow, if the market starts falling, you can watch SPY. Definitely keep an eye on Meta. Meta under 575 will probably start to fall. Okay. So keep an eye out for that. Now, a upside setup that I really like is Google. Okay, so Google has bullish divergence on the daily chart right here. All right, bullish divergence on the daily. Bullish divergence when the stock price is making lower lows, but the RSI is making higher lows. Okay, so you can see Google lower lows on the stock price, higher lows on the RSI. All right. And you may say, well, how do you know something like that works? It might not work. If you've been paying attention to my page, you know that I talked about XYZ a week ago or 2 weeks ago at this point when it was down here. And you see that pop just like that. Okay. So I expect Google to possibly be able to do the same thing, especially if the market is able to get right. All right. So my analysis, man, I'm not going to hold y'all all day. We don't have a reason to be bullish right now, but if we are bullish, Google is something that I'd be looking to take to the upside. If we are starting to be bearish again and we continue to be bearish, you can play SPY, you can play QQQ. Apple will be a target for sure, especially if it's weak around 215. Yeah, guys, play what you've been seeing, all right? Play the charts, play the charts, play the charts. Understand that you're going to see a lot of volatility. The best things that has been working right now is playing the ranges, right? So when SPY gets around at 570, know that it's going to start coming back down. Until we prove that we are going to break out, 570 is the resistance. And then right now, your 552 is your support, right? But if we start to get under 560, look out. We might start coming down, okay? So this is a quick, very quick and easy Trade Talks with RJ episode 9. Once again, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if any of this is helpful. I appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in the next one. Good luck tomorrow.